And it girls to be
And we are back with another banger. I'm talking about banger. I know what it is. But without further ado, we're finna go on getting this video real quick. What we doing today, sweetheart?
We got a reaction for you guys.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy has been released.
Yep, y'all know.
It says he's on house arrest, $500K bond, and $21,000 a week.
That's all I'm gonna do right here, man. 4K trade, man.
For security.
You see what I'm saying? Dang!
Not that big bang. 21K.
I just heard what you said.
21K.
God, that man, the judge wrong for that, bro. Hit my boy on the head like that, bro. 21,000 a week.
I hope it's to protect him. Well, what does he need protection from?
No, they just trying to look up. The judge really making him pay for something to watch out. You know what I'm saying? To make sure he doing right. 21,000 a week. Some people don't make that in a year.
And he gotta pay it himself. Like he gotta pay it.
Man, see,
like,
look.
It's crazy. He has to pay for something
that the judge probably
watch him.
Yeah, they robbing him.
You be like, I
they're robbing
myself.
That's called legal robbing. I'm sorry, that's what they call right there, legal robbing.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So 500,000 bonds. So what do you have to pay? 50,000? Yeah, because you got to pay 10%. Yeah, 50,000. That's nothing to my, you know what I'm saying? But that 21,000, they really they hit my boy on the head. But sure, we finna go get into it. Let me hit you, baby.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
The NBA camp just got a big win after it was announced that NBA YoungBoy will get out on house arrest after being locked up the last few months. Let's get straight into what happened. Back in September 2020, YoungBoy was arrested in his hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, after police raided an abandoned trap house where he was filming a music video with some members of NBA and BBG. Neighbors called the police after seeing some dudes hanging out and carrying guns. When the cops arrived, most of the men ran, and the rest got arrested on drug and gun charges. YoungBoy was on the scene and got caught up in the case. Police ain't find YoungBoy in possession of any of the weapons, but they did find his DNA on a .45 cal and 9mm pistol. They also checked the footage that was taken by the cameraman and saw YoungBoy holding guns. Plus, they was illegal and not registered. Because YoungBoy's a convicted felon, he can't be around guns or associate with other convicted felons. So he was hit with several charges, including felon in possession of a firearm and possession of a firearm not properly licensed. Originally,
bruh, when they do that, bruh, it can't be around another convicted felon.
No, he can be around a convicted felon. They're saying that he, as a convicted felon, cannot carry a weapon.
I know, but he also said as a convicted felon, you can't be around another felon.
I never heard that one.
Oh, I'm saying.
He was released on bond and allowed to go about his business. But in February 2021, the FBI said they were opening an investigation into the entire Never Broke Again organization called Operation Never Free Again and put out a warrant for the rapper's arrest. On March 22nd, 2021, LAPD tried to pull YoungBoy over for the outstanding warrant.
Yeah.
YoungBoy must have known what was coming, and instead of pulling over, he smashed off and led police on a high-speed chase. When he realized that wasn't going to work, he got out of the car and fled on foot.
Come on, man.
For a little while, but the LAPD called in the help of the FBI, who brought out the K9s and were able to track him. They also found a gun in the car he was driving. So, he was detained and brought into custody in Los Angeles.
Was that the actual
video? The judge in California approved a $1.5 million bail that required YoungBoy to put up $500,000 in cash as well as 2 properties. But since the original...
No, he had to pay $500,000.
Dang.
Usually, when somebody has a bond, like it's for, let's say it's $500,000.
So his bond was really 1.5,
and he had to pay
$500,000 and give up 2 of his properties.
That's more than 10%, though.
Bro,
what's 10% of 1.5? Isn't that 50,000?
Nah, 50,000. If it was that's right. 1.5. That's 10% is 500,000. But
half.
No, it's not, baby. 1.5.
Oh, 1.5.
Yeah, and they made the dude give up 2 properties, bro. They robbing him, bro.
Our YoungBoy to put up $500,000 in cash as well as 2 properties. But since the original crime happened in Baton Rouge, YoungBoy had to return to his home state to have his bail approved by a judge in Louisiana. On April 1st, the Louisiana judge decided to revoke his bond because of his history of probation violations and violent behavior. So he's been sitting down ever since, while his lawyers try to get the court to reconsider. Even though YoungBoy's been locked up, he still had a better year than most rappers who are free.
Yeah.
He dropped his 3rd studio album on September 24th, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts and sold 137,000 units. This made him the 3rd rapper in history to have a #1 album while behind bars after Tupac and Lil Wayne. Despite his legal situation, NBA YoungBoy has kept a solid fan base who's willing to support him no matter what. Now, it seemed like he got some good luck, and a judge in Louisiana reversed the decision to revoke bail after his lawyers gave a solid plan for his release. After seeing that, a federal judge also agreed to let him post bail, but there's some strict conditions he has to follow to not get sent back.
Right.
First, he's not completely free. He has to remain on house arrest until his trial, which will serve from his home in Layton, Utah. It sounds like the judge figured...
God damn! Get that man whereabouts like that? Layton, Utah. And I'm pretty sure Utah ain't that big.
So, like he said, he's out, but he's not
free. Yeah, he on house arrest.
How much trouble he can get into if he's away in the state, far from other rappers or ops. Second, he can't leave the house unless his travel plans are approved by his parole officer, and he's only allowed to go to Baton Rouge to see family in parts of California and Utah for business.
Oh, okay.
Next, he can't have more than 3 visitors at his home at a time. They can only visit between the hours of 7 a.m. and 9 p.m.
Dang.
They got to be approved by a judge, meaning they can't be felons or gang members. Plus, there's also the conditions that are normal for those on parole, like not breaking any other laws or being in possession of drugs or a firearm. He'll have a home studio where he can make music, but he probably won't be approved to do any shows unless it's very small and in one of the approved locations. YoungBoy also agreed to pay an armed security staff to protect the property and make sure he follows all the rules of his bail. His lawyers offered to employ a private security company called Bedrock and pay them as much as $21,000 per week to patrol the property. On top of that,
wait, go back. I read one of
as much as 20.
Atlantic Records has more than $2 million invested and intends to build him a studio. And Oliver. Who's Oliver? Those substantial financial ties make it less likely that they would report defendant violations. So Atlantic Records invested $2 million to have his studio.
The studio built in.
They probably had a big part of why he got out.
Yeah,
you know, it's like this big record company has put a lot of money into somebody.
Yeah, they got pulled.
You know,
$21,000 per week to patrol the property.
Dang.
On top of that, a woman named Kyrie Oliver testified for YoungBoy, saying she met the rapper when he was a kid in the Baton Rouge school system and began mentoring him. She told the court that if YoungBoy got out on bond, she would personally help keep an eye on him. Julie Greenwald, a music industry exec who works for Atlantic Records, YoungBoy's label, testified that the company had already invested more than $2 million in YoungBoy's career. So they willing to build him a home studio and provide whatever else he needs to continue to work while on house arrest. Prosecutors try to poke holes in the defense's case, saying that everyone who testified on YoungBoy's behalf was on his payroll, which means they couldn't be trusted to make sure he followed the conditions of his bail. They pointed out the fact that Bedrock was making 5 figures a week just to protect him in the wilderness of Utah, and Atlantic Records benefited by letting him do his thing. They even revealed that Kyrie Oliver, his mentor, once got paid $600,000 to serve as his celebrity assistant for a month.
Damn! For a month? How many more sisters you need, brother? You know what I'm saying? $600,000 in a month.
I don't even need that much.
Sure, just give me, let me see it in a month. Just give me $350, half of what you pay her. Look at
but
that.
The judges ain't agreed because they allow YoungBoy to post the bond. They gave him the option of either putting up $500,000 cash or posting a $1.5 million property bond. This meant that instead of putting up cash, they could put a lien on his properties and repossess them if he ain't show up to court. YoungBoy posted $500K in cash and got released on Tuesday, October 26th.
Oh, so it's either or.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was.
So he just put the cash up.
Yeah.
God.
As long as he shows up to court and don't try to go on the run, he'll eventually get that $500,000 back. This is a major win for the NBA camp. But it don't mean YoungBoy's in the clear yet.
Wait, that's how it worked?
Maybe because he put up so much? I don't know.
Damn, nigga.
I think they might have asked him for a higher percentage. I don't know.
So he put it up just to get it back.
But he'll get it back
if he go to court.
Facing serious charges and can still go to prison if he's found guilty. He'll have to be on his P's and Q's and not violate any of the conditions of his parole if he wants to stay a free man. Right now, he's waiting to be transferred to his crib in Utah while his team gets everything in place to meet the conditions of his house arrest. So stay posted for updates.
So I wonder where's he at?
Right now? He probably in Utah.
Or California. Where was he held?
I don't know. So he can go back to Baton Rouge and see his family only. Then he could go to Utah, parts of Utah, and parts of California. And dude gotta make music in the studio. Man, that's slavery, man.
He gotta stay in that house.
That goddamn slavery.
He gotta stay in that house. He has to not have anybody from what? Oh, he can only have visitors between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m.
And none of them could be from the gang or the felons.
So who
Come on now. His mama.
Jania.
Oh, dang. Jania over there right now.
Yep. She over there.
But maybe his mama, though, and his kids.
His kids.
And his baby mamas.
And his baby mamas.
That's what we'll probably
Maybe.
see. But then, damn, they gotta get approved by the judge. What
Every
the?
time.
Oh, damn.
The judge better be on 24-hour.
On my mama, shit, they better pay her $600,000.
That's crazy.
That's
a lot of money.
But is
in
it
1 month, just to be his assistant for 1 month.
For 1 month. What you need, bro? Pay me $350. I don't even need the $600. What you
Pay
need?
me $100,000 for 1 month. Just 1 month.
Who? I need more. Pay me $350. That's the only way I'm doing it. Being anybody.
I'm giving you a bay discount.
Who?
A bay.
Man, stop playing with me, man. Shit, I don't want to play with me, bro. I don't know why. I've been waiting. I was like, I didn't hear nothing the whole video. Now she want to play right now.
I would leave it for the end.
Man, stop playing with me.
Anyways, so I didn't know a lot of those little like conditions.
Yeah, it came
I
in.
knew he was released, but I didn't really know what he had to. I knew he was gonna be on house arrest. That was obvious, but who knows? Hopefully he follows this stuff. He will, I think.
Yeah, he will.
Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big
fat thumbs up.
But comment down below, give us your thoughts. What other videos you want us to react to? But like we said, and we did another little video. We went on live. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it.
Oh, definitely.
Because we have created a family channel.
You hear me?
It's in the description, so go follow us there. But we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back with more videos.